Now, for the moment some of us have been waiting for, will you welcome two gentlemen named Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. Well, what should we talk about? Certainly nice to see you both, and I think that we might as well reveal right now that beneath the mask of unfriendliness that we saw in the film, down deep, you really hate each other. Is this or is this not true?
I don't hate Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier don't hate me. Joe Frazier's got to take care of himself, and I got to take care of mine when the bell rang. And I will admit,
everybody's on their own.
We are
really
stone enemies when the bell rang. And after the fight, I have nothing wrong against him.
Well,
one day, I like for my little children to play with his little children.
Oh, isn't that adorable?
But that don't mean to say that I'm going to think about that. But when the bell rang, he will be in trouble.
Yeah, on this film, I'd swear you said I don't like him at all on that film we did earlier. Was that just, were you joking then or now?
Well, I mean, what are you doing, agitating?
I wouldn't do a thing like that.
This has been the history of America. You just love to see two colored folks beat up each other. He ain't agitating, trying to get us fight. We gonna fight. You don't have to agitate. The rumble is on. We don't get along, so we gonna get it on. And he thinks he's the best, so he's gonna jump in my chest. So you don't have to try to agitate and push it on no father unless you want us to start now, and you might get hit in the middle.
Are you reading that off something? That was pretty good.
In fact, looking back to the last fight, do you think that you still won that fight?
The last fight, look, I don't like to be what they call a sore loser and brag and talk about losing. You know, it's up to the people. I think I won. I think I landed more punches. I think he was in worse physical shape. I got knocked down. Henry Cooper knocked me down. Sonny Banks knocked me down. Doug Jones almost knocked me down. Alan Hudson in the Olympics knocked me down. Joe Lewis got knocked down. Max Mellon, Sugar Ray. That's all right, been knocked down. He's been knocked down.
What he's saying that he think he won the fight.
I know. I believe I won the fight. I believe I won the fight.
How many times you looked at the fight?
About 5.
Want to look at it Sunday?
We'll see it. Forget the fight, Joe. We're going to meet again.
You better believe it. We will meet again.
I'm saying you just bought a big old, pretty mean coat. It was all in the newspapers. You had a $10,000 mean coat
backstage. Want to take a look
I
at it?
saw that. You did buy it.
2 big old diamond rings.
Beautiful.
And I want you to get you a new trade after this game and learn to play, because you're going to need them.
Look at it. Watch that.
I want you to take that big, pretty Lincoln Continental and them pretty diamonds and get on out and do a little playing, because you're going to leave the ring that night.
I'll save something for you.
You started all this.
Wait.
You started all of it.
Just remember that. Please remember that I wear
Whenever
glasses.
you come down where I'm at, I'll take care of you. Make sure
No,
that
but I want to give Joe credit. Honest, all sincerity. Something I never said. I got to admire this man to be where he is today, to have went as long as he did and as good as he did, plus knocking me down, to get his ranking with no style.
How you like that?
No, I mean, I'm serious. I'm not
style.
talking about Joe. I have to admit, even his trainer. I mean, you got the boxing style like Joe Frazier. You'll never see Joe Frazier jabbing and faking and backing up, and moving the side.
Oh man, you got a surprise coming. You got a surprise coming. You wait till the 28th.
How you gonna teach old dog new tricks? How you gonna learn some new tricks?
You call him an old dog. Well,
no, you are still agitating. I didn't say that.
No, he called you. I heard it. Didn't he say it?
What you mean a dog? You didn't call me a dog. You say you can't teach
He
dogs.
said an old dog, new tricks. He calls you a bear half the time.
I'm a what now?
He told me at the camp that you sleep with a teddy bear in your bed. Now, I don't make these things up, you know.
That's what he said.
This guy tells me this.
Let's be friends for 1 minute just to get him.
No, come on. Please, come on. No, come on. No. This is my good...
Let's show him.
Oh, what?
Let's show him.
No, what time is it? It's,
Let me tell you something.
Oh, no!
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Wait, can I say something?
Let me tell you something.
I must
I
tell you.
want to tell you one thing. All of the brothers out there watching television,
Yeah.
I don't care how mad y'all to each other, when it's come to one of these fellas trying to divide us, we must unite.
Oh, God. Wait a minute. Wait.
That was not in the
Take
script.
my pulse.
That was unrehearsed. That was my idea.
I saw that up on the screen. It looked like a giant Oreo cookie. We'll be back after this message. I don't believe the things
They
that
went
are...
and fought George Foreman for the heavyweight championship of the world in, what did they fight? In,
Oh, whenever it was.
Jamaica.
Jamaica or Kingston
Yeah.
or someplace. Well, listen.
You talk about him not having any class, but what about that left hook? Huh?
What left hook?
The left hook that you
He's
didn't
got a
see.
hard left hook.
was
Listen,
bad.
he hit me so, I'm gonna give him credit. He hit me so hard it jarred my kinfolks in Africa. I mean, he was hitting hard. But I got up. But look, that hook means nothing if he can't find nothing to hook. So this time, I'll be dancing.
You will be there.
I will be dancing.
Joe, can I ask him
What
a
about
question
fighting?
for you?
The people want to see a fight, not a dance. They pay all of that money.
You
They
deserve,
pay, listen,
you
wait a minute,
deserve
look.
one
The
hand.
people pay all that money to come and see you and I fight, right?
Dancing
and you
hard.
gonna dance.
Dancing and whooping you and dancing.
Whipping me and dancing.
Just like I did in that Saka and Ken Norton
I
fight.
guess it'd be just like that gorilla you had up there, right? And the heavy bag. Tell them how you hit the heavy bag, you hit the punching power,
Right.
and that poor bag didn't have no hands.
Everybody, man, you talk. Man, everybody know the bag didn't have no hands.
All the way you carrying on like
You talking like you had a point. The bag didn't have no hands.
well, the bag's not gonna hit you back.
Just like Howard Cosell. Just like Howard Cosell.
You know
Muhammad,
the bag,
you're not the same
you
man
know
you
the
were
bags
50.
can't hit you back.
Just like,
So what you trying to show Dick about the bag for?
Just
The
like
bag's
Howard-
not gonna fight
just
back.
like Howard
You went up there and got the guy with the gorilla hat on, right? What did he done?
just remind me of you, that's all.
Listen, can't you fellas just, let's be nice, call the whole fight off, make up here, and that'll be that. Can I ask him a question for you? If he is as pathetic as you say he is, isn't it inhumane to fight him?
Isn't what?
I say, if he's so pitiful as you say, shouldn't
When
you...
did I use the word pitiful?
Shouldn't you
I
withdraw?
didn't say he was pitiful.
Well, I thought you said he's an old dog, he's a
I didn't
dare,
say he's a dog.
He's
I
very...
wouldn't call that
Now, wait
man
a
no
minute, I'm not
dog.
gonna stay up here one more time if people calling me dogs and,
No.
and bears and
No,
gorillas.
I didn't call you no dog.
You know,
I didn't call you, Joe, I promise you. I didn't call you no dog, no gorilla, no bear.
Well, you
He's
call-
just agitating.
You did call me a couple things, and you made fun of the color of my
You
skin,
know,
and...
no, you know, I didn't make fun of the color of your skin.
Well,
you
you
know what
did.
I told
Well,
you
you
at the
can see
camp.
what color you are. You don't have to.
I just told you, you have the complexion and the connection to get the protection.
Yeah! I'm sure
This
that's
should
right.
be the Joe Frazier show. All the people he done whooped and all the people I done whooped. Who are you ever whooped? You little old skinny man got this big old TV. Somebody should get on you sometime.
You
talking
like
on-
me up at the camp.
See, I'm a good fighter, and I'm as good as your writer.
You didn't know you were. You didn't know you were gonna be this rough out there then. Unless
I'll
you
be
were
the
to go
judge
up
of
there.
that after he knocks you flat.
Knox, you would do what? So he's your man now.
Never mind.
Joe, are you in fact the fighter that you were 3 years ago?
Yeah, good.
Are you the fighter that you were 3 years ago?
I think I'm going back
I
to.
got something to say, please.
I really-
Stop it.
Now, if I tell you that I'm 3 years younger, then I'd probably be telling you a lie, which you would be. But I feel like I can go back to the things I've been doing, and for the last 8 weeks, 9 weeks I've been doing it, and I feel good. I got my weight under control. I don't have to use no rubber jacket or pants. Only thing I do now is just run with some weights and heavy boots.
You don't need
And my
that
music-
rubber shirt that
No,
he
I don't
needed
need that
at
anymore
the-
because I got it now where I control it. I'm
Yeah.
between 210 and 28, and that shouldn't be no problem. I'm only working now off my own strength. You know, I don't need nothing to
There is
to
one,
take the weight out of me.
there's one big difference, though, and that is age. I mean, you have the same size neck, you have the same size biceps, but you're how old?
I'm 30.
And you're 32.
Yep, but he's older than me,
Dirty
though.
old man.
He's older than me. The way he fights and the licks he take and his style makes him older than me.
Oh, man. Now tell me, what can you do?
Oh,
I
man.
can't. Go ahead. I'm waiting on you.
What can I do you can't do?
I'll tell you something we haven't mentioned here. During that film, you distinctly, well, there was reference to your calling him Clay. And you know, we all know how that
He just says that to agitate me. He's a nice man. He say that because it used to make me mad, but it don't no more.
Oh, doesn't
See,
it?
the press, now everybody calls me Ali. The press call me Ali. You call me Ali. The Ku Klux Klan even call me Ali. See, so now you know a brother still calling me Clay. He really ain't no Uncle Tom. He's just doing that to make me mad. And I don't pay no attention to it no more. Like things that I used to do to make him mad, he's admitting it don't get to him no more. Things that make other people, he's catching on to a few things, so I got to come from another angle. So he don't make me mad calling me Clay. See, because he knows what it is. He just want to say that. Hoping, huh?
What's the
You
point?
sound good. I'm going to give you an A for that.
Can't make me mad. I don't get mad at you for that.
What's the point of insulting each other, though? I mean, you insult everybody you fight.
What's the point of insulting each other?
That's right.
The garden is sold out, that's why.
You mean this whole thing is...
I thought you had more intelligence. This is a big man in London. You all don't know him like Johnny Carson ain't no big thing in London. Dick Cavett ain't nothing in London. So, look, in London, this is the Johnny Carson. Every night, Mac Parkinson, everybody know him. I was on this show once, and how many times did you run that show? It was so good. About 4 or 5 times?
4 or 5 times.
They run the same show, an hour debate on religion, race, draft, boxing, on everything. They ran that show 4 or 5 times.
They probably had to till people could understand
and I
you.
thought you were more... And you seemed...
Help me.
Listen, you seemed so intelligent that night.
28.
Why would you ask a question like that over here in this country?
I'm going to sue you for that crack about Johnny Carson.
What crack?
About me being
You're the
Johnny Carson.
What I mean is not that you look like him or you act, but you're the man over there that everybody know, right?
I'd rather be called the Dick Cavett.
The Dick Cavett. Oh, well, you're the Dick Cavett over there.
I'll join you in a class seat. There is another attitude toward this fight, and that is that it's really 2 old guys who are just over the hill, and the only thing about you that's still in your prime is your mouth.
Listen, Joe Lewis, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Wait a minute, let me finish. And there's just going to be Palookasville at the Garden that night. What would you say to a person who said that?
I'd say this, that Archie Moore wasn't considered great until he was around 35. Sugar Ray Robinson wasn't really looked at as a great legend until he started, when he pushing his last few good fights at 34, 35, 37. Archie Moore fought him to do. Walcott won the title when he was 37. I'm 32. Now, people expect me to do good when I was young. Olympics, Golden Gloves, Sonny Liston, Floyd Patterson. Now I'm considered getting kind of old. Been fighting now. It's been 10 years since Sonny Liston, and it's been 20 years since I started boxing, 20 long years. So now you should, naturally, a human should start withering away. As timing should get off, he should get slow. But when you see me get into that ring with Joe Frazier at 210 pounds, which is 2 pounds lighter than it was 10 years ago, when you see me with my feet dancing faster and better than I did with Ken Norton, which was 90% of the time for 12 rounds, and when you see the punches, I'm gonna be so fast, he's gonna think he's surrounded.
Am I ever gonna get this?
Listen, when you see what I do to, listen, let me finish. When you see what I do to Joe Frazier,
we have to. Could you run outside and see whose name's on the marquee out front?
When you see what I do to Joe Frazier this time, you'll realize that age means nothing in my case.
Okay.
But when you see me out there this time, you'll believe that age doesn't matter in nobody's case.
I'm not saying you old.
All right.
I'm not saying you gonna your age.
I'm gonna be out there every second smoking, Jack. Every second.
You gonna be smoking, and I ain't gonna be joking. I'm gonna be packing and poking, pouring water on your smoking.
You can't out.
And this might
Smoke don't never die.
This might shock you to me, but I'm gonna retire Joe Frazier. Let me tell you something, boy. Somebody told me you got. I said, Roy.
Right, that might be a good place to stop. We have a, that was a close one. We have a message. No, we'll be right back, and then we'll be playing. Oh, I was just telling the audience to be seated. We're back, and we thought we'd let the audience ask a couple questions of our guests. So, is anybody...
Tell them, please ask some intelligent questions, ask some hard questions.
There's one now.
And some good questions.
Yes, sir.
When are you going into the movies, Ali?
I don't go in the movies, brother, because the movies that the black people make are belittling. They're not good. The movies that they allow black people to make is a big trick bag, and the rest of them don't see it. So, movies like the title, Cotton Come to Harlem, Nigger Charlie, Cleopatra Jones, what's this judo pitch out now? Black judo pitcher called Judo Jones or something. Movies like all kind of movies showing prostitution, showing dope, Negroes in Cadillacs. They don't make movies. I'm not gonna make a movie until it's like Charlton Heston.
Okay, good. There's the end of that. Who has a question for Joe? Question for Joe Frazier?
How long is your training session, and how many rounds do you think you'll be able to take Muhammad Ali?
Well, right now...
That's a good question for Joe. Boxing question. Stay on boxing questions.
Maybe if we let him answer it.
Boxing. Keep him in boxing.
I've been moved up already to about 7, 8 rounds a day, and altogether it's like 14 rounds.
That's good.
15 rounds. I don't think it'll be no problem for me to track him down. He said he's going to be able to dance, but I don't think he'll be able to dance and float out the way like he said. It's not that easy. Up here, talking about it, it's good. But when you get them full squares, a different story altogether. I think it'll be like 5, 6 rounds. I'll track him down. He'll be
You
slow
mean you're
right
gonna
down.
admit that for 5 or 6 rounds you ain't gonna catch me?
Yeah, what that?
You mean you're gonna take 5 or 6 rounds before you track me down?
Oh, you gonna run.
You admit
You gonna run.
So you admit I'm gonna win the first 5 or 6?
No.
Well, if I win the first 6, you gotta win the next 6. Back up, boy. Where you going?
Excuse me, gentlemen. Good night.
Wait.
No, you can't
Oh,
leave
get him
yet.
back here, would you?
No, we can't leave yet.
Come on,
No,
we walking off the show. It's not right to leave the show. Don't be walking off the show.
Now, are they kidding, boys and girls, or not? Yeah, there's a question. Are they...
Why do you take everything Muhammad Ali dishes out so calmly?
Well, I'm the quiet type. And I believe... And I believe out here is to talk to people and do the best to answer their question. And I was told not to get upset, to take it easy. I got 2 weeks to go, and the 28th, it'll be all the places where I can spill all that anger right there.
It'll be all
It'll be all over, right.
all over.
Joe asked a question
All the
about
talk will be over.
in the ring.
You can't talk in the ring.
Because there was a lot of
it's gonna
talking
be
going on
over.
the last time before, wasn't
Big one?
there? There was a lot of talking going on the last time before.
No, it was no talking. He probably just mumbled every word. You can't
We
talk
said
with a
a few
mouthpiece
words.
in anyway.
Yeah, one time, let me tell you, it was 11th round. I remember. I hit you with a combination.
And you say you was God.
No, you crazy.
Yeah, you
No,
said you was God.
I'm
And
not
I
gonna
said,
say
well,
I'm
God,
God.
you was
That's
going to
crazy.
get your ass whooped tonight. That's what
Don't be Jay. Don't you know? No, let me. No, no.
well, God, you going to get your ass whooped tonight.
But Ali, what kind of a punch broke your jaw?
It was a pretty hard punch, but I was clowning. My mouth was open. I was talking, and I got hit. My mouth was open.
Really?
Yeah. He fought me the second time, hit me on the jaw a lot of times, but I kept my mouth closed, and then didn't happen again.
Well, we have a little surprise for you. Can we see that first? Well, just follow me, everybody. Well, this will only take a second. Come on. This will only take a second. If we can get this thing up. Oh. It's been both men's birthday, and, okay, that's good. Actually, we just missed both their birthdays by a couple of days. We have cakes for each one, and Parkinson and I have a bet with each other that neither one of you is in good enough shape to blow out the candles in one breath.
Oh, anybody can blow these candles out in one breath.
You go. Okay, it'll just take a second. One breath. You got to get in one breath on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. This will determine who wins the... Oh! Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Wait, go.
Wait, oh. Why come all of them still lit?
This is pathetic. Haven't you done any road work? Oh, well. That's terrible. This is sad. A child of 3 could do it. I'm absolutely shocked. Well, I think you better both get back on the road. We'll be back after a message from our local stations. That's terrible. I think you may have hurt me when you were both holding me up earlier.
What?
No, really, each of them had one leg. I had a terrible feeling you would make a wish. And,
I try to grab you as tight as I can so nothing would move out of place, you know.
Oh, you did. Nice job on that. No, you didn't. You guys couldn't hurt me. Are you kidding? We know that you bought a white mink coat, and not for a lady.